Good afternoon, everybody.
Good afternoon.
We're all here today, and I got a helper with me, and she wanted to be involved with the cook today. So we have got special stuff going on today. Today we're going to do the meat burrito in the air fryer. So we're going to show you how that's done. So you know the taco time, taco in Yakima is closed, so they have the Northwest Taco over on the west side over in Seattle. Anyways, the meat burritos that they make, they're so tiny. You know, $8-9 for a burrito. So I'm going to show you how I make them today, and we're not going to deep fry them. We're going to put them in the air fryer. They're cooked pretty lean, pretty healthy, so it's going to come out pretty nice. So we'll get out of here for a little bit and let her cook a little, and then have some more fun here in a minute. Thank you. So, what we want to do here is cook all the juice out of this meat. So, she adds all sorts of spices, and she adds green chilies. You can have basically whatever you like. Let me adjust this up a little more. There. You can add what you like for flavor, but you want to cook it, and you want to cook it down, and you want to mash that hamburger down into real small burger, and then you take that juice down. You let it cook. It'll cook down, and as soon as you see the moisture off the top, then you're ready to go. So we use these Guerrero. These are a thinner shell. What we'll do is we'll add some cheese. We will add some meat, and then we'll take it and roll it, and then we'll put we use a little bit of flour and water in a bowl, and we can take that so and stick to the other side, and then we'll put that inside the air fryer so you guys can get a good look at how we do all of this. I explain ahead of time, so that we'll be back here shortly, and we'll be doing it good. So be back, stay with us. So we got this meat cooked now. It's looking really good. So get most of the water out of it, but it's still nice and moist. So we'll put all that in the shells, and we'll cook this up in the fryer. So we'll come back here in a second. I want to show you something. So this is where we're gonna roll our burritos up on here, and we'll add some cheese to them, and then we'll roll those up, and then we'll add a little bit of paste that goes on the edge that keeps them rolled up so they don't come loose, and then we'll spray a little Pam on that so we get a crispy burrito on the outside. So we'll be back here in a second, and here's where we're going to use. This is the square. You can buy these 9-inch square papers, and they're really nice. They cover a lot of area. You just set one on, and you can throw that away and use your Dawn liquid soap and wash that, and then dry it all off, and you're good to go. So that works pretty good. So we'll be right back and start rolling these up. So I'll give you an idea with the put the meat on top like this, and then we'll add some cheese to that. We'll put a nice amount. This is sharp cheese, and it's not smoked, but it's pretty good. And then you can take this like this and roll it over, and then bring it back tight, and then tuck it down, and then roll it, and then put some of this paste on the outside edge, and then go on through, and then give it a little push on the end so you have that tucked right inside and that don't come out. And then you just take them and you set them like that on the paper, and then you serve how many you want. I think we could do probably 6 on this, but we're not going to do 6. I think we're going to do 4. We'll probably not eat all of that, but we're going to give it a shot, and we'll be right back to see how that looks. So here we go. We got 4 of these things made up. So we put some cheese on them. We got a nice amount of meat inside of these. We'll take a little bit of the olive oil and we'll spray this a little bit. And then we'll take and cook this at 400 degrees for 5 minutes, and then turn it over 5 more minutes, and then they're done. So we'll be back and take a look and see how they look. There's our one side. They are a little brown. They could go a little bit more crispy, but they're really about fine right where they're at. Let's turn them over. Let's see what we got here. So this is these are nice. They're sizzling. Let's look at the cheese and the meat come out. They're wonderful. You guys, you don't have to deep fry them. You can do it like this. They're crispy and they're delicious. So I wanted to share that with you guys. And my wife was here for a little bit earlier, helping in the kitchen. She just got her cast off her foot, and they have her in a walking boot. So we got to go to the store today. First time she's been able to go out in about 6 weeks or so. And she sure enjoyed it. So she says, yeah, let me cook that meat. But she went and sat down. Her foot's been hurting her a little bit because she just got that off, and it's going to take a while. Anyways, I wanted to share that. We do have some potatoes. These are the little tater tots, and these are crispy. Really good. Anyway, you all have a good evening, and like and share and invite your friends to my show. And I'm going to work hard to get better at this and cook better things and make people really want to watch it. So anyways, have a good evening, and we'll see everybody next time. Bye-bye now.